Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is called The Power of Conversation. Now, you can really change somebody's life just by speaking to them. And I want to speak about that. Do you know what I mean? The impact, the things that we talk about with other people and the things that they talk about with us. And just really get you guys to think like, who do I talk to? What do we spend time talking about? How long do we talk for? And what are these conversations really doing for me? Because I always say everything you do in your day-to-day life is gonna determine the future that you have. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna determine where you are in a few years' time. And sometimes we get carried away and comfortable on the phone, thinking, "Oh, it's my spare time. I'm talking to this person, that person," and the conversations are really doing nothing for you. Do you know what I mean? They're getting you nowhere. And a lot of time we invest time into people and things that don't last long. You'll be on the phone to this friend, helping them with this, confiding in them, telling them your business, advising them this, advising them that. And then in a few years, they're not around you. So what is the point? So I feel like this is why it's very important to be and selective and kind of like limit who you talk to and what you talk about. Because the same way we can end up doom scrolling, like scrolling for hours on end, is the same way we can end up on the phone to the wrong people that don't wish us well, or people that have nothing going on for themselves, people that can't even help us for hours. And it's just like, you don't want to do that, because that same time you're spending on the phone, you can be working on your goals or working on something, booking a holiday, doing something constructive. Do you know what I mean? And I've had my fair share. Like in the past, I've spoken to people that I had no business speaking to, people that I'm not even around. I've helped a lot of people, a lot of old friends and stuff. Not that I regret it, but if I use my time better in the past, I'll be in a better position than I am today. I feel like I've wasted a lot of time on the wrong things and the wrong people. And this is something that we all may be able to relate to. Moving on to my next point, the world is very materialistic. Like they make out like, everyone makes out nowadays, most people, should I say, make out like money is everything. Like, oh, in order for me to help somebody, I need to give them money, or in order for someone to help me, I need this, I need that. Some people can be very entitled as well, you know? It's like everything is just to do with money. And it's just like the best things in life are the things that money can't buy. And you can help people in different ways. It's not just about money. Like I saw my nan transform the lives of others when I was younger, when she was conversing with them and stuff, just through conversation. Now, the way that I was raised and just how the family works is kids are not allowed to be around and listen to big people's business. But it's fair to say that when we're younger, even as kids, we're not stupid. We can see what's going on. So I saw when my nan was comforting people all the time, and she was their first call. Like anytime anything was going on, people will be calling my nan or turning up to the house. It's just something that happened all throughout my life. Do you know what I mean? So even though I wasn't around to hear the context of the adult conversations and what was going on, I always saw that my nan helped people. Do you know what I mean? And she never complained about it. And she just done everything with good intentions and from the bottom of her heart. And that's just how you should be in life, innit? If you're going to help people, do it because you want to do it and don't talk about it. Like she never ever spoke about it afterwards. But even though I witnessed her help people significantly and stuff, she just spent her life helping people. I never ever saw anybody help her, like uplift her, encourage her, inspire her, or change her life. Do you know what I mean? I didn't see that any progress that my nan made is because she made it. She didn't have anyone to turn to or to go to. She just dealt with things. She just cracked on every day. Do you know what I mean? Dealt with things accordingly. And it just kind of reinforces the point that, well, I feel like, from my perspective, I feel like a lot of things in life are like one way, like relationships. Example, when it comes to romantic relationships, it's always the man that either loves the woman more, or the woman that loves the man more, or the woman that's more invested emotionally, or the man that's like that's invested, that's more invested emotionally. Do you know what I mean? Or when it comes to friendship, there's always one friend that is more nurturing, caring, uplifting the other friend. I feel like things are just always one way. Things can be 50-50, but it's very hardly it's very hardly that you see that, you know. Things are always like, so if you are a loving person and you're passionate about helping others and you spend a lot of time, you know, helping people and whatever, you want to be very careful. Do everything with a good heart, of course, but you don't want to waste your time investing into the wrong people, advising people this, advising people that, confiding in people, telling them your business, and then in a few years you're not around them. It just doesn't make any sense. And just stop thinking that you have spare time. You don't. And even if you feel that you do, don't put all your spare time into like other people and just meaningless things, like meaningless conversations and chatting about this and that and things that's not helping you. Do you know what I mean? Time is running out. We're all getting older, and this journey is about elevation and getting to where we want to be. So it's a new year now. It's January 2026, and it's just like you have to be in this mindset that you're not going to waste any time chatting to this person and that person, or just forget about it, man. I'm so happy that when you cut out certain conversations and just people in general, you'll realize that your life does a 360. Like, it changes for the better because you're not wasting time chatting about this and that. And also, when you see, when it comes to you and your friends, yeah, time and distance will not change how you feel about each other. Like, you guys saw that I went out with my friend the other day, Chloe. It was her birthday. Me and Chloe, we don't talk every day. Do you know what I mean? We're not on the phone every second of the day, but we still love each other the same regardless. The love doesn't change, it's always there. So when time and distance and not being on the phone every second will not change the love, but sometimes it needs to be done, especially when you're on a mission. When you look at all the greats, even Ronaldo, example, or let me use someone else, Denzel Washington, yeah, one of the greatest actors of all time. When he was on his journey and becoming the greatest, he didn't have time to be on the phone every second of the day chatting to this person and that person. Do you know what I mean? So you just have to see it like that. When you're working towards something, when you're on a tunnel vision, you don't have time to be doing all of that. And the same way that other people can, what's the word? The same way everything works both ways. So the same way that you can have a conversation with somebody and impact them positively, you can also impact them negatively. So always be mindful and try make sure there's a balance with everything. You don't want to be calling people and offloading your burdens onto them too much, or just speaking about bad news all the time and negativity. You want it to be positive sometimes as well, and vice versa. You don't want nobody calling your phone with nonsense and it's just always negative. There needs to be some aspect of positivity. There needs to be a balance, and time management is key. You don't want to be on the phone for too long because then it's just like the conversation can take a spiral and just end up on Z when you're meant to be on A, B, and C. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, just keep things simple. Um, and just be mindful. Money isn't everything. You can still help people in different ways. And at the end of the day, that's what we're put here to do. We're put here to help each other. So if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. My energy is a bit low because this is the 4th day that I haven't eaten. I'm on a juice diet. So yeah, but I've got to keep the videos coming. If you liked it, if you want to contribute, please comment below. Thank you for watching. Bye.